Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Rochelle Smith. I'm based in Melbourne and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. My business name is Stamping Flair, and I would really be grateful if you follow me, and if you like this video, give it a like. And if it's your first time, a very special welcome to you. This is my card creation series, which I have every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Melbourne time. This month, I am focusing on the Pine Tree Trimmings Bundle, and this is the third of my series. So we'll be creating something. I'm going to share with you a fun way to use the dies. I had a bit of fun creating with this bundle, and I hope you find it inspiring as I share with you some tips for this bundle. Please let me know where you're joining from. What have you been up to this weekend? It's always to see what everyone gets up to and how you have been occupying your weekend and what's on for this week. It's always a busy time. I know this week in particular is very busy for me, and I've got lots of preparation to do, so lots of things on. So first of all, I'm going to be, this bundle comes with minimal dies, so it's quite one of our lower cost bundles, and you get one die which works with all three trees, so you don't have to worry about different things. It's just easy peasy, and it will die cut all these three trees. I'm going to be using this image today, and we're going to be doing a little bit of watercoloring and some emboss resist, so which is a fun technique. If you haven't tried emboss resist, come and we'll give it a try. So I'm using the image with the stars. I've got a bit of watercolored cardstock. This is, you can use Fluid 100. I am using one that is not Fluid 100. It's not as porous as Fluid 100. Our Fluid 100 is great. I love it. But I find when I have to heat emboss in gold or anything, it takes in that the Versamark, and for me it's not quite how I want it. I just love it for like full on watercoloring. So I'm just using something that's probably a little bit thinner, and you can use what you like and how it works for you. So go ahead and use what you've got. We're going to be using Versamark for this and some gold embossing powder. Now, I had made this card some weeks back, and I don't have a sample because for the life of me, I cannot find the sample, but I'm very grateful that I have the image on my phone, which, funnily enough, the image is right operating, the phone is operating as a camera right now, but that's all good. We will, I'm trying to pull it up somewhere else, but I kind of have a recollection of what it looks like. It'll be good for my memory to see what this is going to do. See whether I can pull it up somewhere, some other storage method other than my brain. But we're going to do this in gold. I need to get some more gold. I've had this for yonks and it is running. But embossing powder lasts forever. It's just like, it looks like you're going to use it all, but it just lasts forever. So I haven't had necessity to really replace, it's still going. And I've been thinking, oh, it's going to run out. It's going to run out. One thing I probably should have done, not probably, I should have run this with the embossing buddy, but it's okay. I'm all right. I forget about that sometimes. Because I'm going to watercolor. I might get away with it. My desk is a right roll mess at the moment, and basically what you see is that's the only clear bit I just cleared for my live today. It's great. Hi, Christine. What's your desk situation like? Let me know. Is your desk like spick and span, or is it like mine a bit? Just giving our heat gun a bit of a just get this out. Normally I'd go from under, but let's see. Anyway. I think my daughter took my tweezers. I don't know what she was using it for. It's something with very weird purpose she was using it for the other day. She was at her desk, she said. It might not have been, but I don't know what she was using it for. She said, I've got your tweezers. I said, okay. All right. Okay, so now we're going to do a bit of watercoloring onto this. So this is embossed with this technique. If you haven't done it, it's just where, because we've heat embossed this, it will resist like whatever color we're putting on it, which is a nice fun technique. So you'll still see the gold, but you'll have all the other beautiful colors coming through. We're going to use some balmy blue and some misty moonlight, and I've already got some color in there. And you can use whatever water painter you have, brush, or a brush that you dip in water is fine too. This feels like it's giving out some red. Sure, I have another brush here that's ready to go. It doesn't have to be a specific. I checked it before I went live, but yeah, that's better. So first, I'm going to create a bit of a wash here. Okay, you can dab that off after. Hi, Anita. You're just, Christine, you're just about over making Christmas cards now. Yeah, we're getting new product, and it's kind of exciting to see, you want to try out new products. So I'm just very rough wash here. So it gives a really pretty look. You can add in more, right? But you don't have to. I'll just bring that in so you can see it a bit better. How deep you want the color to be also is like a bit of a preference. So you can add a bit more color here and there. I'm going out a bit because just so that it covers that die. The die is a little bit larger. So then you can see it. Hi, Jane. Oh, you're donating to local community groups. I was thinking we've been really making Christmas cards since July. Sometimes I was thinking, let me see. You know, we had like Christmas in July. We were doing. I think I'm a little bit of a sucker for Christmas. I'm doing a Christmas market next week, so I'm still going because I figure the cards might be a hit, and then I'll run out of cards for myself. That'll be the joke. And then I'll be madly creating the week before school finishes because I have to give people at school cards. Here's me with 200 cards, and then I'll have nothing left for myself. Okay. What do you think? I like that look. So you can do that with any two colors, any mix, right? So it comes up really nice. And make something really simple, like that. Those dies, it's very simple set of dies, but it can make something really simple come up really pretty. I'm gonna flip that over so we don't get that on something else. Put that there. Now, what I have here, I'm going to be combining this with the Modern Christmas Designer Series paper. So I've got this. I've done a little bit of die cutting just because I've done multiples of things. And we've got a balmy blue card base. So we're going to be, this is the one that's got the trees. I used this on another card. Check it out on my blog if you want to. I did a very simple card the other day, and you can still make layers and keep simple. So it was how to make multiples of something, and I used the back of those trees the other day. And I've got this is the, oh my goodness, what's it, Timeless Plaid Designer Series paper. Okay, so that's the one that came with the Storybook Moments suite. So I'm going to be putting a little, like about a 4 centimeter strip approximately across there. So if that will have the tutorial for this as it's available for purchase, but it won't be sent out till the first week in December. Right. So we've got that. That's just kind of gonna sit like I will probably just make that same width as that, just to make it a bit easier, because I'm going to tie some ribbon around that. Then what I have is also some die cuts. I'll keep our twine for later. My market is in Officer. It's a lifestyle village. So one of the lifestyle villages, and it's purely a Christmas market. It's all handmade products. So it should be good. It's the first time I'm doing it. So that should be really fun. And I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody else is doing as well. Because it's all handmade and things. So it'll be fun. And Officer. So in this die set, there are these dies. These two dies. They are meant to be gifts. Oh, thanks, Jane. I'm glad you're finding it useful. So they're meant to die cut. Well, And there it goes. We don't need it. Lucky I've die cut it. I'm not going to even search the floor for that. You know, right? I'll do it in a sec after I finish. I'm not going to fiddle it. So it's that, right? Okay. So what I've done is I wanted to create a feature with them. So like a border. So you don't have to use these for what they're intended. So you can use your grid paper as something, but if you want to align it, I kind of eyeballed it, but if you want to, it's just a little bit of a fun feature that I'm going to do, just to show you that you don't have to use GIFs, because what I was trying to do is make different options with this particular set. So I'm going to add a bit of glue on one side. And we're going to stick it on here, right? And you're going to have a, like, not, you're going to have a bit of a gap, then you're going to do another one this way. I need another one. I think it might be stuck. If not, I can die cut one more. Then we're going to stick this side onto here. So you can use that like a line just to guide you. Also probably use, don't do what I'm doing, use your silicone mat. Right. Okay. If it's not 100% like stuck, it's going to get adhered again. So it's not a major issue. And you might not get it like exactly, but it's just to give that effect. And I think it's quite effective when you do it like this. Just gives a grid like pattern and a nice border. So I'm not adding glue in that center, just making sure I'm leaving that empty. So one, I'll die cut another Misty Moonlight. And they're probably thinking, oh, it's a bit of a pain that, but it's worth it. It is worth it. I'm not measuring, you can tell. I'm just going by eye. One more Misty Moonlight. I think I had done one, but I think it's probably gone with my the dye that went, but that's all right. I'll do another one. Do one more, then we'll see how this is going. Maybe we'll die cut that at the same time. I'll give it a bit of a dry. Don't want to overheat that because I've heat embossed. I don't want to overheat it. Right, so just keep it moving. I've got this on setting 1, so it's not like going to overheat that embossing powder. I don't want it to turn as such. Just die cut this on the side, and I'll do the tree separately. And one more. Excuse me. And then this one. So this comes up really good. You could even do this. You don't have to do it like as a tree. You could do it as a kind of a border if you wanted to. I think it'll come up nice. These stars look really pretty in gold with that watercolor background. It doesn't have to be for Christmas too. You could have birthday stars. There we are. So that's our tree. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down here. And I'll stick that other little square as well. I want to trim that just a touch. So contrast patterns work with the different DSPs. Have a look at your designer series paper. So funnily enough, that's a Christmas one, and the other one came out at Easter. Cross over and see different one's stars, one's plaid. It's fine. All right, so the last of these this little one. And that. So we've got a bit of a border that's going to sit kind of on this side. Okay, so you can make it smaller or bigger, whatever width you want, but it just adds a little bit of a feature. And we're going to glue that and So as I said, you don't have to worry if you didn't glue it fully. We're going to glue it now, hopefully. So a little bit of contrast there. And we've got pattern, and then we bring it together with the plain, or like the cardstock, which is just a plain design, or not a design, but simple, you know what I mean? Like, or if you get designer series paper that has just a wash, that'll work. So what I'm going to do now is add some I'm just working out what the center of this is, roughly, and adding a glue dot. Glue dots, how some people like embossing, and heat embossing is like a wow moment. I have found that glue dots are a wow moment for people. It's like amazing. It's like magic. How many new stampers? Like yesterday, I had this class, and everyone was like amazed with glue dots. And it's happened to me so many times. Like, we just use glue dots, like we're just so used to it. And people get so excited with glue dots. So I'm adding one here, and instead of wrapping around, I'm going to trim that down. I can see a bit of card there, a DSP there. Let me use some tape if I can find it. But this, you can wrap it around, that's fine. You want to. I just find sometimes, or you can double it up like that, and that. It's just, for me, less wastage, because then you're having stuff at the back, which is you can't even see. And then if you start going 3 rows and all that, you've got all this twine at the back, which can't be even seen. And you can't waste good twine. So we're going to glue. I will stick that properly. And now when we stick that down, I can pull it further and make sure it's nice and tight. And that little glue that I put there, I will see that I can move him. If not, I will add another one. If you have tear and tape, mine is under here somewhere, but normally I'd put a strip of tear and tape. That's probably your better option. But work with what you have. I like this Christmas trees too. It's like simple pattern. It's if you want a more rustic kind of look. So at this point, I will start just adjusting that. When I put my tree, I can even adjust it a little more. So I want it a little bit more taut. Okay, next is the tree, and we're just going to put that around there. So then I can just tighten it a little bit, because if I had the tape, it'll be a bit tighter. All right. So we'll just put some dimensionals on that tree. Put a few. You want it to, it's watercolor cardstock, so you want it to sit nicely. That helped. Now, for this sentiment, I'm just using the greetings for you. And I punched this out with the 1 3/4 inch punch. So nice and easy. That's balmy blue I'm using. I'm going to take the backing off. Most of the time I don't take this backing off because I'm always adding dimensionals. So it's very rare that I do this. And so if you're layering, it's good. Center it. On the back of this, you'll see something I have used. So no one can see that. I punched and then I realized, oh, I've used it for something else. I have done that a bit wonky, but that's okay. It's the design. And now we're going to tie a bow. I'm going to do a double ball, and then I used Druzy dots on this. I better get it out. I didn't get that out. All right, so just let's do a double ball. So it's a fairly simple card. You can duplicate, and yeah, if you don't want to do a Christmas card, that's fine too. You can do blue flowers, or if you don't like blue, you can swap it out and do some of our new product you've got. Say you could like the Hobby Haven or something that sweet, you could use some of those die cut images there. That's a nice pack of paper. You don't even have to stamp on that. You can just use the die cuts. Sometimes if my ball feels like it's going to go from me, I just make sure I put my fingers through both loops so then I know I'm not going to lose it. Because, you know, it plays tricks like that sometimes. And I'm just going to put a glue dot under as well. And if you're going to do things like that, do it under, like your, somewhere where you can hide it. Okay, so that's that. Then we'll get the Druzy, because I thought that had nice, you could even do these ones, the blue would go, but I thought, I should have pulled them out earlier. I didn't think of the embellishments. Druzy was good, wasn't it? I mean, they're still good. How many packs of them have you gone through? Druzy embellishments. They're nice. Anything nice and shiny. Because I think I wanted something more silvery. You could even go with it, but nah. Because I'm going, because they're gold, and maybe I'll choose. I think I initially have chosen clear. I'll go with the blue because this clear looks more silvery. So maybe I'll go gold. Yeah. Then it kind of balances out with color. Tricky. If you came for a Delicate Pines retreat and you want a little more inspiration in that, go check out my blog. I've just put up a card for the Casing the Caddy challenge. And it's not in green, it's in another color. But have a look. So you can use that set you got a little bit more. Just because we all like a little more inspiration. All right, so that's done. And for our inside, I'm just going to put a bit of the DSP on a scrap bit of Misty Moonlight, and then that's going to go on white cardstock. And I'll put up a supply list as well so you can check out what I've used. Make it easy for ordering. I will just put that in there. So I put the Misty Moonlight just for contrast against that balmy blue card base. You could stamp some stars if you wanted as well in gold embossed, but I've just kept it simple. So I hope you enjoyed that. And just get some ideas for your next project. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will catch you next week for the last of my series. It's the 30th of November, guys, next week. I can't believe it. Last day of November. And then we'll be on to another bundle or something. So we'll see what I choose. And it won't be Christmas, I promise. It'll be something fresh and new. Anyway, have a good week. I will catch you through the week for some more crafting. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.